Hello, beautiful soul family, Army of Light, Earth Division, boots on the ground. It's Shauna L. Francis, and today is October, it's already the 3rd, 2022. And thank you so much for joining me for the Ascension Daily Update. I'm still here in Newport Beach. It's our last night here. We leave tomorrow. My schedule might be a little bit funky tomorrow. We'll see if I've got time to make a video. Hanging out poolside, just for something different, and it's noisy, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's really noisy. And the jets are streaming by. It's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Today, Kryon came through, and his energy is just kicks my ass. It just like knocks me flat for a little bit. I'm still getting used to these frequencies with these beings, you know, Melchizedek as well. It's just, it's a lot. I'm wearing my training wheels. We're raising the vibration of the collective grid together. All the work that you're doing, yes, you who's watching this video, you're a light worker. Welcome. So we're doing this work together, connecting to the grid, whatever that looks like for you. Eating high vibration, we're resting, taking time for relaxation and rest, and doing things that make our heart sing. Plenty of sleep, plenty of good water. Making space for the mission, making space for bringing light, making space for connecting with your teams, and connecting with yourself, connecting with your heart. Like, let's just start there, right? I mean, I will tell you, it took me forever, months and months and months to connect with my heart space. Being in corporate marketing for so long in the corporate world, digital marketing, you just you get acclimated to being in your headspace constantly, in the ego. It's very fear-based because, you know, the competition is always right around the corner, breathing down your neck. So the pressure there to perform and to be on target and to do what you're supposed to do and to delight everybody and the clients. I mean, we just, at least for me, that was really all-encompassing for my personality, for my identity, for my energy. Just to be go, 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 go. And was it Melchizedek who talked to the overachievers here a couple of days ago. So, you know, it really is going to require that you make some changes in your world to be able to dedicate some space and time to this every day. That's my recommendation for you. And Kryon has some really cool advice today, some action items for the team. So I'm going to get into that. So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox here. Good morning, Shauna. He says, this is Kryon of Magnetic Services at your service, ready to take on this glorious day in Southern California. High vibrational. This is where we stand today, high vibration. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm feeling really good today. I'm feeling a little bit more caught up on my sleep, kind of integrating all the energies from the weekend with the concerts and such. And, you know, here we go, guys. It's moving forward here. He says, we're working together here. We're making things happen. We're getting all of our ducks in a row, as they say. I love the English language for these types of sayings. He's so cute with this. He wants to always use these figures of speech. So we're getting our ducks in a row, right? And we are making space for what is to come. What you're doing is important, and it's spot on. This is the time to make space to energetically prepare yourself to be standing sure-footed on the platform of love as a beacon of light. So it's like pulling together these different concepts from the last week or two. The platform of love, standing sure-footed on this. Like, this is who I am. This is where I belong. This feels right. It feels like my truth. And it's owning that, and it's being clear with what that is. And it's not ego-based at all. It is a crystallization of a knowing that we are here to do something amazing and incredible, and not the normal 3D stuff that we're used to. We're stepping out here as light workers. We are holding the light. We're holding space. We are exuding love. We are leading by example. We're giving other people options who didn't know these kinds of options were available to them in terms of how they look at themselves, how they believe themselves to be in relation to the world and to other people and to their families and to work and to all these responsibilities. We're providing We're providing an example that they can emulate if they so desire, okay? Providing respite for those who are feeling heavy. So many times contentment seems to elude the human, Kryon says. So many times contentment seems to elude the human. Contentment, he goes on, it's almost neutral. It almost takes no effort at all. But yet, here you find yourselves feeling discontent. So even at breakfast this morning, I'm sitting outside having a beautiful vegetarian breakfast and the sun shining, and I'm worried about what's going on in Mexico and the yurts, and there's some stuff going on with my electric. So I'm like, freaking out, and I'm seeing my patterns here. I'm seeing my patterns where I want to continue to be a worrywart, and there's no good reason for it except that it's habit, and it's just what I'm used to doing and how I'm used to relating to the planet here and to my existence and what this all is. It's just old paradigm. I know it's going to be fine. It's no big deal. Why do I have to freak out about something like this? It's ridiculous. These are good problems to have. This is incredible. So maybe this is part of my mask that's going to be coming off these few months, like really stepping more sure-footedly onto the platform of love, of course, like with all of you, but also just connecting with contentment on a deeper level and allowing that to just be my natural. That's my neutral, is content. I might be extra happy or sad or mad or something, but for the most part, contentment's going to be my normal, not feelings of angst or what's next on my list or what can I be thinking about or worrying about right now. This is not who I am anymore. It's not serving me by any stretch of the imagination. So, and making room for this, guys. It's up for me right now to be making space for this. And when I get back, I'm going to be making some significant changes to be able to accommodate this mission more fully. Collectively, he says, the agreement has been to change. We've spoken previously about change and the wonderful transformational qualities inherent in change, and humanity still in resistance to change, even though the end result will be nothing short of amazing. Remember the lake metaphor? We got to drain this lake. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be painful because we love the look of this beautiful lake here, but it's got to go to be refilled with clean water. We've got to that's super simplified, but there's going to be some pain and loss and to accommodate this change. So after this, I just again went super deep with the energy. It's like the voice trails off and I just get deeper and deeper into this trance state, and then I hear, let's work with the collective grid. So we did that for a good 30 minutes today, just deep, and just the energy moving through my body, my mind kind of wandering, and I have to bring it back, wandering, bring it back, and then my heart feeling like it's opening up, and then like vibrational humming in my field, visuals of swirls, and kind of just really etheric, just beautiful, beautiful stuff. Trying to also visualize the grid. So today I kind of took a cue from the meditation that we did for the autumnal equinox, where you're seeing the whole planet glowing as if it were the sun. So you're really seeing this thing lit up with light. So that's kind of where my visual had ended up. And I'd even moved my hands on my lap to be like this, where I'm holding the earth here in the center and just infusing it with light to where it's like this glowing plasma ball or something, and holding that for as long as I can, holding that visuals for as long as I can, with an open heart, always with the love flowing. Please spend more time, he says, in meditation, dear one. I know you are making space for this, and we thank you. All right, so then we kind of pivoted here. Here's what he had to say. Today we are working with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Please have the team meditate on these numbers, the Triad, the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the daughter, the mother, the Holy Spirit. 3, 6, and 9. I know many people have affinities for these numbers, and so for whatever reason right now, Kryon wants us to be working with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And he continues here. Begin to know yourself as a child in play and discovery, still learning through experience, learning through challenge, also learning through love. So 3, 6, and 9, discovery. We don't know what this is. Okay, what is this? Let's give this a try. Playful, childlike curiosity, the innocence that comes with being a child. So bringing this in without any preconceived ideas. Allow the numbers 3, 6, and 9 to bring much needed alignment. Sorry if that's loud. To bring much needed alignment to your soul with the physical experience of you. Allow the numbers 3, 6, and 9 to bring much needed alignment to your soul with the physical experience of you. Think of alignment between the ego, the spirit, and the body as you feel the numbers or visualize the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And then he continues here. Visualize 3, 6, and 9 stars swirling around individually, then coming together in the center to form one star. There's no right or wrong way to do this. No wrong way to visualize this. Allow spirit to help you. Allow it to flow. Picture yourself holding hands with 2 other people. Again, similar to the equinox meditation here. Picture yourself holding hands with 2 other people, all 3 of you joining hands together to make a triad. These can be anybody you wish to visualize, members of your soul family, famous people, archangels and ascended masters, great leaders of your planet, family members, friends. All right, so similar to what we did in that meditation, guys, you're gonna all hold hands. You're gonna create a circle with the 3 of you, making basically a triad. Through this connection, through your hands, you join in the center through the hearts. Through the connection through your hands, you join in the center through your hearts. Your 3 hearts joining into the center to create one heart center. And he repeats here, there's no right or wrong way to visualize this or to know this. Feel the 3 of you joining together in the center, united in heart and in light, and your light growing exponentially brighter with this joining. Holding in your fields 3, 6, 9, and imagining your beautiful white, bright light encompassing this planet. There is no right or wrong way to do this. The intention is what is important. Please work with these numbers for 9 days from the time that you hear this transmission. Blessings to each of you. All right, so if you have a hard time visualizing stuff, write it down. Get out any kind of piece of paper, any kind of writing utensil, and write the numbers 3, 6, 9. Create 9 stars. Draw them coming together and to make one star. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You might have to push yourself a little bit, but I think it's almost like, for me anyway, it's really easy to overthink it, and you really don't want to do that. Just imagine there's nobody watching what you're doing here. You get to make this your own. You get to visualize this in your own way, and just see how it flows as if you were kind of watching a show or watching a movie. And a lot of my meditations, especially the guided ones, are just like that. Like I'm an objective, or I'm the observer, and I'm kind of watching this play out without judgment. So just allow that to happen, and let us know how it goes for you working with these numbers. I think two of the major things that, from what I've read and what I understand, especially from Kryon, 2 of the major things that we don't quite understand here on the planet is sacred geometry and the power of geometry and numbers, and also something as simple as astrology and the significance of astrology on the energetics of the planet. Don't feel bad if you don't know much about sacred geometry or how this works. I know, I have trauma from doing geometry in high school. I had a hard time with it. But the idea here, the 369, visualizing those numbers, seeing 3 stars, see 6 stars, see 9 stars, have them all join together in one. I was seeing them kind of swirl around and kind of come into the center. So I would recommend that you do this every day, just for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I don't think it has to be a long time, but take some time, add it to your daily routine. Let's if you don't have a daily routine of self-care, let's start like today. Let's start that today, okay? A daily routine of self-care. Let's not even use the M word. We don't even have to call this meditation, okay? It's creating space for connecting on deeper levels with like everything, okay? With yourself, your energetic field, with your emotions, with your heart, with your higher self. I mean, and not to mention our teams, right? Take some time for you. Take some time for you. And connect to the collective grid too, however that works for you. Just, it's starting to think bigger than us and our immediate things we've got going on, and it's starting to really broaden our consciousness to something larger than us. We're all one. We're all working together, whether we know it or not. Now it's about just being conscious of that. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up, and I think I'm going to lay out in the sun for a minute and jump in the pool. Okay, team, I love you so much. You got this. And I may or may not see you tomorrow, but most likely I will. Okay, bye. Mwah. Love you guys.